When did I decide that I wanted to be a professional basketball player? I was 12. I was 12. I remember that day. We went away game with my hometown team, and my coach took me with the team, the main team, and I was young, so I couldn't play, but she always took me with them everywhere. So after that game, we were invited to stay to the professional game just after. So I remember it was the first time for me to go that far away from home to see the professional basketball world. The environment, the vibes was just dope. And it was the first time for me to see all that, and it was a big game. It was a EuroLeague game. And well, I look at my team, my coach. I look at my coach that day, and I told her, like, you know what? I'm going to be there. I'm going to be professional basketball, and I'm going to play EuroLeague. Hi to gsport community. I'm Melissa Diawakana. I'm a French professional basketball player. I play EuroLeague in Belgium for Castors Braine, and I'm talking to you from Paris in France. I was born in Africa, Congo, the capital. How old I was when I moved to France? I moved to France when I was 5. What's like living as a French national? I would say it's a big privilege. It's a big privilege because as a French citizen, I have a lot of rights. I have the right to express myself however I want. I have the right to complain and protest the lowest governments when things are not going our way. I have the right to travel around the world sometimes without showing my papers, or if I have to show it's gonna be easy for me because I'm French, so borders are open to me. As a French, I have a lot of privilege, so I would say to be French is cool, and tu parles français, you know, French is a beautiful language. What been my greatest career highlight? I played in UK, I played in Germany, I played in France, I played in Slovakia, I played in Poland, I played in Belgium. I would say my best career highlight being in Mexico. Yes, in Mexico, because it was, I didn't expect that in Mexico there's leagues. And so in 2017 I had the chance to be called for summer league after the season in France, in Europe. So it was the windows were not closed yet, so they called me, and I went there. I didn't know they were playing basketball there, so it was just amazing to me to discover a new world, a new country. Yeah, it was just amazing. I never could expect that, and it was dope. It was the best time in my career, I think I would say. And I played. It wasn't EuroLeague, it wasn't Euro Cup, it wasn't that high in terms of basketball, but I had fun. I enjoyed people. I enjoyed everything out there. It was just amazing, and I would say, yeah, definitely Mexico was amazing with Aguascalientes, and we were champs, so you know. I played in different part of the world, including UK, Germany, Poland, Slovakia, Mexico, Belgium, France. What were those experiences like? It's hard. It's hard in just one question to respond, because it changed me. It changed you as a person when you have to be in those countries which is not yours. It changed you, impact you as a person, because you discover that the world is just not what you think or what you imagine it was, you know. It impacted me as a woman, because I could see who I was, and I could see myself be changing in the fact that in those countries it works like that, in this country it was like this, in this country it's different. So as a human being, you learn so much. So to me, I would say the experiences is really hard to just in one question to respond and tell you exactly what it was, but because it was just amazing, it will impact you, it will impact your mind, it will impact everything. You constantly change your mind, you constantly change and open yourself to these people, to the new world, to everything you meet. And yeah, it really impacted me and changed my life, changed the person I am, it changed my perception of life. And I feel like you grow, you always grow, you continue to grow if you want it, because you know you can always travel and be in different places in the world, but if you don't open yourself and you don't try to understand and learn from different things, and just, you know, like, it breaks out what you think. If you let yourself break down and be rebuilt, you will not change it, you will not learn anything. But if you are open to it, if you're open to the new world, to the new people, to everything you meet, which is not what you know, then I think it can make you grow in a beautiful way. So this is what I would definitely say. And the best play, I can't choose. I can choose the which one was the best, because they were all different, and I learned a lot from each of them. What is the biggest challenge I faced and how did I overcome it? It's really hard for me to pick one and explain how I did, because my whole life been a challenge. My whole life till today is a big challenge, by where I come from, by my color. I've been through so much. I've been through a lot of situations that I had to face humiliation. I've been rejected. People doubt you. People didn't believe in me. And my whole life, I can tell you how I overcome the things and how I overcome any situation can happen to me. My life is lived by my faith. I believe in God, and my prayer every day is, okay, God, lead me where you want me to be. Give me not what I want, but give me what you want. Give me your will. And whenever I ask God this, and whenever something happened to me, I'm like, okay, if something happened to me, it means God allowed it to happen. So it means it's for me. It's something good. And whatever, like, because I believe good or bad, it all depends on our perceptions, right? So for me, whenever something happened to me, whatever it is, I'm like, if it happened to me, that means God allowed it to happen. So it's for me. And it's gonna help me to be tougher. It's gonna help me to be better. It's gonna rebuild me, you know. So this is how I overcome any situation. I'm like, okay, this happened, or it's hard, okay, but let's go, because I'm not alone. I'm not facing this by myself. I know I have God's strength. I know I have God's power. So it's gonna be okay, and I just have to be strong and go for it. And it's not my strength. It's not my. It's just God helps, you know. So this is how I overcome any situation in my life. How would I describe the state of women's sport globally? It's hard to have an objective opinion, because I'm not everywhere and I don't know everything. But what I can say and what I see today, from where I've been, is we are in a better place than we were before. There's a lot of things for women, and there's a lot of possibility for women today in sport than what we had in the past. So I will say there's a progressions. How big it is, it may be not as big as we want it to be, but there's a progressions. I can see even in Africa, in Europe, is time are changing. So I believe there is a progressions. Is not the best. We can do better. There's so many things that we can do, even in terms of media, in terms of a lot of things like money and stuff. And I believe we can do better, but it's gonna take time. It's gonna take a lot of time, because for women, I believe it's always a couple step behind. But I'm happy to see how things are changing, and yeah, and people are really doing a lot to make him move. So I believe it's a good thing. It's a good thing. There's a lot of progressions. Who are my favorite sportswomen and why? I don't know if I will say these people are my favorite, but there's two women that I look up to, and this one is Serena Williams, and the second one is Castors Braine. I don't know if we say like that, but I like to say in French is way better and secure. Castors Braine. So why? There's one Serena Williams. I was looking one documentary one day, and after winning title challenge, before going to a game, she said, "I hear a lot, and people say a lot about me and expect a lot, but sometimes I just don't know who I am." When I heard that about somebody who win titles, for somebody who's just great in what she's doing, and she's still looking for that identity, it really makes her being favorite for my eyes, because I believe this is what we should do. We should constantly look for who we truly are, and yeah. So I think this was beautiful. So from that day, she became one of the person that I look for, and I look up to, because she's just great. She's great in what she's doing. She succeed, and but she's constantly like looking for that identity. And why Castors Braine? Because she's differently than Serena. She knows who she is, and she really assumed that to the to the to the world eyes, she's different and special. But this is funny because she's just not. They say that she's different. They say she's special because she's not like everybody. For them, she's different. For them, she. So for me, it's like, why she's considered as being different or special because she's not what people expect her to be or not like everybody else. No, she's a human being and she's just like you and I. So, but she's just gifted. She's blessed, and that's why I like this woman because she represents for me like she's powerful. She's amazing. She's a champ. So by her attitude, by her personality, and the fact that she just assumed who she is, she's my favorite. Yeah. What's the rest of the world can learn from France about the promotion of women's sport? I would say France does a lot for women in sport, but it's not perfect. It's not perfect for sure. It's not, but they invest a lot because the success of women, just like the success for men, but we're talking for women, is gonna be a good thing for the country. Whenever women succeed, it's gonna be great for the country. It's gonna be great for the economy. It's gonna be great for them. So they have this want of, they want to be successful. They want to be proud. So this is the system. The more you're successful, the more you're powerful. So they try to invest. It's not, like I say, it's not the best, but they try to do as much as they can because my success, your success is gonna be the success for France. So they don't look just for individual. They don't look for one person being great. They look for when they are great. When a lot of people are great, it makes the country be proud. It makes the country be powerful. How has COVID-19 impacted my life and how I keep fit during the lockdown? Well, it doesn't change a lot for me because I'm a home person. I can stay at home 24, 48 hours is not a problem, but it impacted my life in the fact like it gave me so much time to do other things that I couldn't do if I didn't have this time. So for me, it changed a lot in the fact like it helps me and give me more time to learn other things. It gave me time to learn about myself, about what I want in the future. It gives me time to really think about a lot of things. So I challenge myself to learn as much as I can because I believe this is what will make you successful in life is whenever you know a lot, whenever you have the knowledge, the more you will be successful. So I believe knowledge is a real it's a real power that we and everybody can get it. So this time gave me the time to learn. So how I keep fit, I totally stopped doing sport like everybody is doing right now at home. My sport every day is to learn. Like every day I work on my body. Every day I go to the gym. Every day my job is there. My job is to stay fit. My job is to learn. Is like to be ready physically. But right now I'm the same way I've been working my body to get ready for games, to get ready for everything I want to do. I'm working my brain the same way. Right now is my brain doing sport. I learn as much I can every day. Every day I learn something. I cannot just like spend 24 hours doing nothing, watch Netflix and waste my time. No, I want to learn, so I read books, looked up documentary and search everywhere, everything I can. And to just get smart and knowledge. This is how I do. What is my greatest sport ambition? It's funny because, like I said at the beginning, I was 12 when I told myself I would play EuroLeague and I would be professional. At 26 exactly, I signed my first contract in EuroLeague. So I made it. I did what I wanted to do, and with my sport, that was my challenge to play EuroLeague. Where I come from was impossible, but I made it. So I would say my ambition today is just to impact other people's life, is to tell people that you can get whatever you want in life if you work for it, if you believe, and if you don't give up. This is my ambition, is to give hope and faith to people that whatever you dream about, whatever you want, I'm not the greatest, I'm not the best. I'm just me, and but I did what I wanted to do. My goal is achieved, so I can go to another step and I can go to a different way and dream again about something different. So if I made it, knowing where I come from, going through what I've been through, you can do it also, and you can do it. So this is my ambition, is to give hope, to tell people that, hey, listen, don't give up. Go for what you look for. Go for your dream and don't give up.